So what we're going to talk about here is things to watch out for and things to double check. So the big thing being tightness of wires and tightness of connections. We've chased issues before and it all came down to, say, a loose crimp. So we're going to go outside here in a sec and I'll show you that, how to appropriately crimp your lugs and crimp your pieces. But another big thing is make sure these guys, like whatever you're installing, like a lug onto a stud, make sure that's tight. We have had people come in saying their electrical system just wasn't working. And so they had put their whole electrical system together and everything looks like it should work, but one of these was just a little bit loose. So what that causes is a poor connection. And say you need to run 100 amps through this, but you have a connection that will only supply, say, 60 amps. It'll essentially melt and fuse that tiny little piece, and then it'll either burn out or just not prevent, it'll prevent you from getting power through. So, simple remedy, tighten it back up, everything worked fine. But if you have poor connections, you have nuts that aren't installed all the way, that will prove problematic. When you install these guys, like say your wires going into your MPPT controller or your DC to DC charger, a lot of the times it's just like a spliced wire. You put it into a slot and you screw it down. Make sure you get that thing up there, like, all the way in and get a good snug fit. And get a pull on it. Make sure it's not going to pop right out. There's nothing more frustrating than getting everything together and like one or two things don't work because it isn't either tightened all the way or it's just a poor connection. So keep an eye out for those kind of things. Also, when you're using your heat shrink, make sure you get it all the way down into your fixture, all the way back, like all the way down into your connector, and then bring that heat shrink all the way up. So you're essentially sealing everything off and making sure that nothing can arc or make a connection that it's not supposed to make. Lots of zip ties, get your wires all snugged in. I know we got this guy's loose, the lid is off right now, but tighten up all your wires. If you need to put a little P-clip in somewhere, make everything snug, make everything nice and clean. So that way, if you ever need to work on something or add a device to your electrical system, it's not this crazy rat nest of like, what's going on in here? Organize is so much better. So if you need to troubleshoot something, it's easy to see, it's easy to pinpoint. Another really good thing, this system isn't totally tied up yet, but label everything that you put in here. It's nice if everything is labeled. Say like your electrical system is very, very tucked away somewhere. When you open up and you shine a light in there to look for it, you'll automatically know where to look before you start taking stuff apart. So we put labels on every single one of our fuses. So that kind of stuff really does help, and it helps our clients understand what's going on inside, because this is it seems like a lot, but it's really not. Label stuff, keep it clean, it just looks pro, and it'll be easier to work on.